Ever dreamed of leaving the rainy daily grind behind to live just 20 minutes from a beautiful sandy beach? Meet Andy and Helen. After working exhausting, long hours in London for over a decade, they decided to trade their stressful commutes for a better quality of life in San Diego. They took a massive leap of faith, bought an established frozen yogurt store, and now they only have to work twice a week. But how did they figure out their visa options from scratch, ace a strict embassy interview in full business attire, and manage to move their entire lives overseas? In today's video, Andy and Helen break down their complete journey, including the vital banking and mailing address steps you absolutely must take before you move. Let's dive into their story. Just a quick reminder, if you appreciate this in-depth content, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It helps us bring you more. Now, on with the story.
I'm Helen, this is my husband, Andy. And the reason that we decided we wanted to move to America originally was we've both been working in London for the past 10 or 11 years, working long hours, not having enough time to really spend together with friends and family, and also it always rains. And we've been out to San Diego 4 or 5 times, and every time we came here, we loved it more and more. And we decided the end of last year that this is somewhere that we wanted to try and live full time, if that was a possibility, and kind of leave the daily grind of commuting and long hours. In terms of starting a search for somewhere out here, we really didn't know anything. We didn't know if we could get a visa, how it works, what the options were. So we Googled it and we came across a number of different lawyers or firms that kind of seemed to be immigration specialists, and we contacted a few of them. And the sticking point was most of them wanted to charge us to find out any information. And we were still at the stage where we didn't really know this was a pipe dream or reality. But Chris Ingram actually had one of his specialists spend almost an hour on the phone with us, going through the process, kind of free of charge, just to give us a bit of information about what could and couldn't happen.
Andy and Helen were tired of the London rain and long working hours, so they set their sights on San Diego. Finding a helpful lawyer who offered a free consultation was the perfect catalyst to get them started. If you could leave the daily grind behind, where is your dream destination for a better quality of life? Let us know in the comments.
We had no idea of what was out there, what could happen. But once you have a lawyer that's guiding you for the legal side and a business broker that's setting up these meetings, all of a sudden you're introduced to a lot of things that you'd never be able to find on your own. Like, we would never have known where to start.
Okay, so what made us pick this business was we actually saw this business. It was one of the first businesses that we saw, and we really liked it, but we were very kind of green on what we wanted and what we knew about business. And we kind of felt the more businesses we saw, the more we would know about business, if that makes sense. I'd recommend that to anybody following our path. But go and see as many businesses as you can, because it's all a learning experience. So we went to see, so we came back to this business 2 or 3 times. And really what made us choose it was, it's a great location.
It's already established, already makes money. And it doesn't require a huge amount of work from us.
So it's a frozen yogurt store. It's a self-serve frozen yogurt store. So basically, as a customer, you walk in, you're greeted, you are offered samples, you basically grab a cup, we have 3 sizes in cup, you get some frozen yogurt, we have 16 flavors, you have toppings, dry toppings, cereals, chocolates.
We have a choice of 60 toppings.
Yeah, fruits, and basically you pay by the weight, so you weigh and pay.
So very simple.
Yeah, it's a simple.
Propulsion.
Yeah, you can book have a seating area inside. We have a seating spot, seating area outside.
And its ethos is it's a very healthy brand. So we always have non-dairy options. We always have no sugar options, and the whole of our frozen yogurts are low fat. And it's also a very environmentally friendly brand. So things like our tubs and our spoons are completely biodegradable.
It was a smart move for them to look at multiple businesses just to learn the ropes. They ended up settling on an established self-serve frozen yogurt store with 16 flavors and eco-friendly packaging. If you were moving abroad to buy a business, what kind of business would you choose? Drop your ideas below.
So we got there. I think you. I'll put the starts at. It opens at 9, I believe, and we got there at maybe 8:20, and we should have got there before 8.
There's a really long queue to even get into them. So start off your queue to join your queue, and the first queue is outside. So it's in England, it's cold. So the earlier you get there, the shorter you are to queue outside. The other thing I'd say is dress smartly. We vote for suits just because that's what we did in our whole business. And one of the first things that the guy who was interviewing said to us is, I'm so pleased that you come in business attire because this is a business interview and a lot of people don't treat it as such. So I'd say arrive early and come wearing suits. It's a very big room and all types of visas are sitting there. So you have students there trying to get on student visas. You have people trying to get on E2 visas. You stand in this room, you have a TV showing fantastic films of amazing things in America that you can see, all the national parks up in Florida. So you sit there watching this girl, and your first call is to go to one of the booths on the side of this room, and all that is to get your passport, check that you've got the materials needed, text 5 minutes, come in and sit down. You have your number, and that's when you wait, and that was the wait that took the 2 hours. Then you're called again, and you go out of that room into some side booths, and that's when you have a proper interview. Our interview didn't last very long, so maybe 15 minutes. To be honest, our pack was this big, so I think he was limited to what he didn't know already. But he asked us why we wanted to go to San Diego, why we chose this business. Our backgrounds are quite different to what we're doing now, so why the big change in what we wanted to do. It was very friendly.
Yeah, it was a friendly interview, and it didn't last long, within 5 to 10 minutes, I would say.
But the case was so well prepared that I don't think other than they could have.
It wasn't much for.
But much more to know about us that wasn't in the case. About verifying that we are who we are.
So then he said, well, I'm gonna grant you your 5-year visa, so it is great. You then had to go out, you had to pay, I can't remember how much it was, maybe £100, something like this, for, I can't remember what it was, scores, processing thing. And once you paid that, you go back to him, he puts things in the computer, and then you go and do you leave the passport with him? Yeah, no, you do, leave the passport with him, and then you have to go and you have to also pay a courier a small amount of money in another part of the building because they're going to courier your passport back to you. And then we got our passport back, and then
it's about 4 or 5 days.
It's very long.
Helen's advice to arrive early to beat the queue and wear business attire to the embassy interview is fantastic. Treating it like a serious business meeting clearly made a great first impression on their interviewer. Have you ever had a high-stakes interview? What is your top tip for making a good impression? Share your advice in the comments.
So our first week was learning the business, setting up bank accounts. The thing which took the most time was transferring all the accounts into your name. So all your supplier accounts, the phone, the electricity, all your vendors, transferring all those accounts into your name. So that was the biggest part of the processing. And again, it was really difficult to do without EU's bank account and a social security number. So
Then it was learning the business operations, some of the specifics about some of our machinery, getting to know the staff, all the stuff you kind of expect in.
So start on my job, beauty.
Yeah.
And now, so we've had a business for maybe 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And now we're here a couple of times a week and spending the others exploring the beach.
What I would absolutely recommend to people would be to retain Chris. He's a great guy, great service, any stuff great. It fits your lifestyle needs and your business needs. Don't take the first thing that comes along.
So there's a lot out there, and we saw a lot of rubbish as well. So don't feel forced if you wait, something can come up. That's good. Set up a US bank account as early as you can. Get a US cell number before you come to the US. So when you come here looking for businesses, if I did this again, I set up a US bank account. I'd have got a US cell number. I'd have copies of the gearbox, so I had a mailing address. The thing which was hardest in terms of buying a business was not having any US theming. So do the US ring. Yeah, no footprint in the US. It's really hard to do everything by wire transfer internationally. It's much harder. So when you're here looking for business the first time, set up as much of that groundwork as you can.
Yeah.
It sounds like they really achieved their dream, working just 2 days a week and spending their free time at a beach only 20 minutes from their house. Their final advice to set up a US bank account and mailing address before moving to avoid tricky international wire transfers is incredibly practical. What do you think would be the biggest challenge of moving to a new country? Let's discuss it in the comments below. What an incredible journey from the rainy streets of London to the sunny beaches of San Diego. Andy and Helen's story proves that moving abroad and buying a business is completely possible, but it takes serious preparation. Remember their biggest pieces of advice. Get a great lawyer early in the process, and set up your US bank accounts and mailing addresses before you make the move to save yourself a massive headache. What part of his story inspired you the most? Let us know in the comments, and follow our channel for more stories just like this.